Well, look, disinformation is an absolutely critical cog, and the information ecosystem is such a critical cog in so many other aspects of our society, our democracy, the health of our countries, our ability to deal with climate change. So many things rely on information, and they've realized that by affecting the information ecosystem, toxifying that one thing, they can cause damage across a whole array of what matters to us in our society. But the main reason is because it works. The truth is that we're very bad at dealing with information disorder. It's taken until 2023, 20 years into the social media revolution, for us to really start to get to grips with imposing some order, some transparency, and some costs on these companies for the harms they create. Well, look, there's two things that make social media so powerful. First of all, it's the zero marginal cost for each additional message to each additional person. That's like the nuclear bomb. You can create unlimited amounts of communications from one initial message. And that really is a new age of communications. The second reason, however, is because the platforms, first of all, don't enforce their own rules. So we have no consequences for the people who are doing it. And second, the algorithms actually amplify disinformation, bringing it from the fringes into the center, into the mainstream, bringing the most engaging content. And that, of course, is what makes this so potent and so dangerous to us. Well, kids, of course, are more vulnerable than adults. They have a lower resilience to disinformation because they have lower information. But also, we've seen specific types of bad actors target children. Let me give you two examples. One, a study that we did on TikTok a year ago, where we set up accounts as 13-year-old girls in 4 different countries and then recorded what the algorithm recommended to us. Within 2.6 minutes, it was giving us self-harm content. Within 8 minutes, eating disorder content, every 39 seconds on average. And most 14 to 24-year-olds spend on average about 90 minutes a day there. It's an incredibly effective tool for causing harm. Another study which we did looking at monetized bad actors, so people selling young boys steroids, SARMs, peptides with branded web stores by telling them, you're not a real man unless nothing to do with kindness or decency or anything like that. Everything to do with, are you muscled like Captain America? Can you dominate the women in your life? Well, conspiracism is driven by epistemic anxiety, a sort of a deep yearning for the truth. And that deep yearning for the truth is, of course, made worse by the fact that our information ecosystem is so polluted. When you can't discern truth from lies, when lies are literally algorithmically amplified into your timeline, then what you get is a problem where people just aren't sure what's true or not. They can't be bothered working it out anymore. And so they'll grasp onto what's entertaining, conspiracy theories, what feels right to them, or to an authoritarian figure. And unfortunately, because that never sates them, they're never actually able to fill that yearning for absolute certainty. It makes them go deeper and deeper and deeper in rabbit hole. And that's why this kind of malignant circle is so powerful in the social media age. Look, we've got two serious problems going on right now. First of all, the platforms are actually getting worse. They've been shedding trust and safety staff. They've been degrading their capacity. Elon Musk in particular has made it a virtue to have done so. The second thing is that bad actors are getting more sophisticated every day. They're learning what works, what doesn't, and refining their tactics. But here come the cavalry to the rescue. We've got the Digital Services Act. We've got the Online Safety Bill in the UK. Other legislations around the world are looking to legislate and to give themselves powers. And what we are now in is in an age in which, as platforms seek to reduce their cost base and reduce the safety of their platforms, we finally have tools available to governments, to lawmakers, to do something about it. And we really need them to start using them because we have 70 elections around the world next year. This is the greatest test of democracy in the digital age, and we will need our lawmakers to step up and protect the most precious thing that we have, which is our ability to vote.